Hey guys, how's it going? Ricky here from Most Valuable Podcast, here to bring you our top 25 rankings in college basketball for this upcoming week. And before we get into the rankings, I put the teams over to my left. The team that dropped out this week, we got one of them, the Duke Blue Devils, dropping out of the rankings after their loss to Miami of Florida this past week. So they're the only team dropping out. Let's see if we get any newcomers coming in. And coming into the rankings at number 25, we've got two of them. Non-ranked last week, ranked this week, St. Mary's, and then the South Carolina Gamecocks falling back 3 spots, although they won both their games this week. 24, we've got the Arizona Wildcats falling back, especially after their loss to the Oregon Ducks. Dayton coming in at 23, moving up a spot. They swept this week, and Kentucky lost to number 4 Kansas in overtime because of that, falling back 3 spots in the rankings. Number 21, the Wichita State Shockers beat Loyola, beat Evansville. They get into the rankings for the first time. Then we've got Indiana. Indiana, a tough loss. They moved back 2 spots after losing at Wisconsin this past week. At 18, tied for 18 actually, we got the Louisville Cardinals. They lose to Virginia, number 11 in the country, falling back because of it. Oregon, like I mentioned, they come in at 18, tied with Louisville. They beat Arizona this week and went on the road and beat ASU. They jump up a few spots. Then at number 17, moving up from 23, we've got Purdue. 2 Big Ten wins this week for the Boilermakers. Let's keep going, though. Number 16, the Miami Hurricanes. They beat Duke. However, they lost to NC State. So that's why they're right here at number 16, falling only 1 spot in our rankings. Then tied for 14, we've got the Mountaineers from West Virginia. Yeah, they beat Kansas State, but they lost to Florida in the SEC Big 12 Challenge. And tied with them is fellow Big 12 opponent, the Baylor Bears, winning both of their games this week, moving up 3 spots because of it. And at 13, they won their game this week, SMU. But like I've been saying, who has SMU really beaten? Memphis isn't that good of a team. So because of it, you can get out of here, SMU. You're going to fall from 9 to number 13. And we got a tie at number 11 between Providence and Iowa State. And I know what you guys are saying, but Ricky, how is Iowa State staying at 11? They lost to number 5 Texas A&M. They may have done that, but they did beat number 4 Kansas. Providence, they fall back only a spot because of their home loss to Baylor earlier in the week. Then at number 10, we've got the Spartans from Michigan State, 2 wins. They move up a spot. And another tie here at number 8 between Virginia, getting 2 wins over Wake Forest and Louisville. They move up. Texas A&M falling back 2 spots because I know they beat Iowa State, but that loss to Arkansas, kind of a heavy one for me. And I had them drop a little bit more than Brandon, so they fall from 6 to number 8. And then we've got 5 more spots, but like 8 teams, I want to say, because of ties. A 3-way tie at number 5 in our rankings. Kansas, Xavier, Iowa. Iowa and Kansas both losing to ranked opponents in Maryland and ISU respectfully. Kansas, though, I had them staying pat in my personal rankings because of their win to Kentucky. They do just that. Iowa falls back because Northwestern's not that big of a win compared to Kentucky. Xavier, the only team in the middle. Yeah, they beat DePaul, and not that great of a team. However, that win over Providence, able to move them up a spot and get them into the top 5. Then we've got Villanova and Maryland tied at number 3. Nova, their only win this week on the road at St. John's. Maryland, they beat the number 3 team in the country, and they beat a respectable Ohio State team who's been quietly good this year in the Big Ten. And then our last 2, the top 2 coming in to this week with 1 win over Boston College. We've got the North Carolina Tar Heels, and at number 1, yeah, they beat Texas Tech and they beat LSU on the road, the Oklahoma Sooners. Well, that's going to do it for our rankings this week. Let us know down below what you guys think. Who is ranked too high? Who is ranked too low? Also, go ahead and check us out on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon. Links right up there. Also, hit that subscribe button if you haven't to keep up with all of your most valuable podcast happenings with the Primetime Podcast, the Onside Kick, Fast Break, whatever you like to listen to. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I want to thank you guys for checking out this video, and as always, have a good day, everybody.